What's up, everyone? Welcome to Trust the Prophets. This is JM, aka Mr. Wolf, aka Prophet in the Side Pocket. This is the Prophets Fantasy Football Rundown. We're going to be taking a look at our top 10 fantasy players for 2021. Be sure to click that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notifications bell. We're going to be bringing you fantasy football content every week. If it's not going to be me, it's going to be El Hombre or The Formula. The story they don't want me to tell you is how I forced them into early retirement on fantasy baseball. Probably had something to do with like winning 6 out of 8 championships, but I don't know. Maybe we can get into that next year. Here we go.
Number 10, Austin Ekeler.
At number 10, we got Chargers running back Austin Ekeler. Ekeler's pass-catching prowess in PPR leagues makes him an intriguing pick. In standard or non-PPR leagues, the volume is going to be there as he's the Chargers' lead running back. Even with Ekeler missing 6 games last year due to injury, he still racked up 933 yards and was fantasy's number 8 scoring running back. The Chargers were a top 10 offense in 2020, so with quarterback Justin Herbert looking to build on his Offensive Rookie of the Year campaign, spreading the ball to Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for Ekeler to put up big numbers in what should be a pretty potent offense. If Ekeler is still available early to mid-second round, taking him could be a steal. PPR formats, I see no issue whatsoever taking him in the first round.
Number 9, Ezekiel Elliott.
At number 9 on our list, we got Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. You could make the case that Elliott should be higher on the list, and for the most part, you wouldn't get too many arguments from me. Having said that, I find it interesting and a little bit disturbing that last season, Elliott posted the 3rd most fantasy points among running backs during Dak Prescott's 5 starts. When Prescott was lost for the season, Elliott's production plummeted down to 24th the rest of the way. Dallas certainly has enough weapons to have a huge bounce-back season. With a good offensive line and a healthy Dak and plenty of wide receivers on the outside, Elliott is definitely worthy of a first-round pick.
Number 8, Saquon Barkley.
At number 8 on our list, we have Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Now, while last year was probably one that Giants fans would rather forget, it was probably worse for those of us who drafted Barkley. Limited to just 64 snaps, an ACL tear derailed the former rookie phenom's season. But if you were going to pick a player who could bounce back in a major way, it's Barkley. Still just 24 years old, we still feel like the sky's the limit for this guy. The Giants have a nice array of weapons to utilize around Barkley, most notably former Lions wide receiver Kenny Golladay. As Barkley's health improves, so will his production. I expect him to be drafted in the first round either way, possibly higher up in the draft board in PPR leagues.
Number 7, Tyreek Hill.
Coming in at number 7, we have Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Hill's speed, quickness, and versatility make him almost impossible to guard. Couple those traits with Patrick Mahomes under center and Hill has the chance to go off each and every week. I think he could be on draft boards early in the second round, but I don't think taking him in the first round is all that much of a reach, especially if most of the top 2 running backs are off the board already. Keep in mind, in 2020, 87 catches for almost 1,300 yards and 17 touchdowns, which was second overall in points for wide receivers in most fantasy leagues.
Number 6, Davante Adams.
Coming in at number 6, we got Packers wide receiver Davante Adams. This one's pretty simple. Adams is the best wideout in the league, and there's no reason to think that's going to change this season. There may have been some uncertainty surrounding his production had Aaron Rodgers decided to call it quits or retire or go backpacking or whatever he was doing. As Lions fans, honestly, I just want him retired. I don't care. But Rodgers is back like we knew he would be, so the Rodgers to Adams connection continues. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more lethal, consistent duo, so feel free to draft Adams in the first round as well. This guy's the best receiver in the league. Taking him in the first round is not much of a stretch.
Number 5, Nick Chubb.
Coming in at number 5, we got Browns running back Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt will probably be the reason why a lot of players don't draft Chubb too early, though it shouldn't be. Despite splitting the backfield with Hunt, Chubb is still easily an RB1 and has led the league with 5.23 yards per rush in the NFL over the last 2 seasons. He's one of the toughest players to bring down in the league, and the Browns also boast one of the best offensive line units in the NFL. If Chubb is somehow available after the 4th pick, he must be selected as high as possible.
Number 4, Derrick Henry.
Coming in at number 4, we got Titans running back Derrick Henry. Like Chubb, Henry is an absolute beast out of the backfield. King Henry took home the rushing title last season, and it's no mystery why. He's one of the most durable, hard-hitting, and highly used running back that the league has ever seen. Henry had the most rush attempts in the league last season, over 100 more than number 3 on that list. Titans left tackle Taylor Lewan will also return from an injury this season, clearing the way for Henry even more. Don't hesitate to draft Henry anywhere in the first round. I have a feeling this guy's not done yet.
Number 3, Alvin Kamara.
At number 3 on our list, we got Saints running back Alvin Kamara. Kamara epitomizes the pass-catching running back. He obliterated the rest of the league last year when it came to dual-threat running backs, as he had more receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns than any other running back in the NFL. Will that change with Drew Brees retired? Maybe, but I doubt it. With Brees gone and Michael Thomas getting injured and declining a bit, Kamara might actually take up more of the offensive burden. Since entering the NFL in 2017, he has the most yards after catch and missed tackles forced on receptions in the NFL. And it's quite possible that he single-handedly won plenty of leagues last year with his 6-touchdown performance versus the Vikings on Christmas Day.
Number 2, Dalvin Cook.
Speaking of those Vikings, coming in at number 2, we got Vikings running back Dalvin Cook. Cook is one of the best in the league when it comes to changing directions on the fly. His cuts are lethal, which is why he posted the 2nd most fantasy points per game in the NFL last season, behind only Christian McCaffrey. Cook had an outstanding season by all accounts last year, despite a shaky offensive line. With an improved unit this season and complementary weapons like Justin Jefferson, look for Cook to have another stellar season.
Number 1, Christian McCaffrey.
Number 1 on our list is Carolina Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey was the number 1 consensus pick last year, and he's going to be the number 1 consensus pick this year. He was off to a great start last year with 4 touchdowns through his first 2 games, but sustained an injury week 2 and missed the next 6 games. He returned to score 2 more times in week 9, but missed the final 7 games due to injury. Look for a major rebound season this year from McCaffrey. He faces just 3 defenses this season that ranked inside the top 10 last season for fewest fantasy points allowed to running backs. He should also provide consistent value throughout the season as one of the most dynamic players in the NFL. This guy gets tons of looks out of the backfield and tons of carries. Either way, he's going to be a workhorse. He's our number 1 pick. Pretty much everyone's number 1 pick. So there you have it. That's our top 10 picks for the 2021 season. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so you get our updates. Don't overthink it. Fantasy leagues can be won in round 1, round 5, round 12. It doesn't matter. You got to do a little bit of research. This is JM signing off. Good luck this year.